Hello guys, I'd like to highlight some important points of our lesson. On Sunday's lesson, To Love God, I like to emphasize Deuteronomy 6 because they are the foundation and ground for all our lesson. In Deuteronomy 6 we can find the Shema, and Shema begins with the identity of God. The second point is interesting order, interesting command, to love God. To love God is a command, yes, because the second part, the next level, is love God with all our heart, with all our mind, with all our soul, with all our strength. So interesting point to open our lesson. The second point is Monday's lesson, to fear God. Fear God is so interesting lesson because there is a contrast. Why a contrast? Because God has power, has authority, has justice. He can make miracles, and we don't have power. We don't have justice. We don't have authority. We don't can make miracles. So to fear God is interesting to think. What kind of what kind of salvation God can offer us. So this is interesting point. Tuesday's lesson, he first loved us, the continuation of Monday's lesson. There are 5 texts in Deuteronomy that author has placed here. I like to highlight the text by Ellen White in Desire of Ages. The plan of our redemption was not an afterthought, a plan formulated after the fall of Adam. This is so nice because points to action, not a reaction by God. So God thought about before our existence. Wednesday lesson, if you love me, keep my commandments. This is a well-known passage on New Testament. In the Gospel of John, chapter 14, Jesus said this, and Jesus said this based on 5 texts on the Old Testament in Deuteronomy, right? This is so nice. And to complete our lesson, Thursday lesson, the first commandment. Teacher of law asked to Jesus what is the most important commandment. And Jesus answered, the first commandment is to love God above all things. And the second commandment is the same, but relates with our neighbor, to love our neighbor as we love ourselves. It's so interesting. The answer has an intensity. Jesus took his answer from Deuteronomy. So this is the point interesting to think about it. So this is the lesson of the week.